This is a brief snapshot of what there is to look forward to when starting kindergarten at Orange Christian School. Our principal, Mr. Ken Greenwood, is excited to welcome you and is very keen to support you and your children in their education throughout their time at Orange Christian School. Hello everyone, my name is Kathy McPhee and I am the Junior School Coordinator at Orange Christian School. It is my pleasure to bring this presentation on kindergarten at OCS to you. You are bound to have plenty of questions, so I encourage you to take note of them during this presentation and then contact either myself or Jenni Da Silva, our Registrar, for clarification. Jan Osborne is our school chaplain. Jan often refers to herself as the school's nana, although 4 of her grandchildren do actually attend OCS. Jan is available for students and parents when another caring voice may be able to speak into a situation. Orange Christian School is made up of 3 main sections. We have the junior school, the middle school and the senior school. We all work together on a strategic plan. Here are the main points from the junior school strategic plan for you to read through in your own time. Orange Christian School is underpinned by the core pillars of academic rigour, parent partnership and discipleship. Our 2021 kindergarten commences on Wednesday, the 27th of January at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they continue through until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The school day for our kindergarten children ends at 3 o'clock each day for term 1. This allows you time to come in to pick up your child and then leave before the rest of the school ends at 3:10. Of course, if you also have children in other classes, you understand the busyness of that time frame.
Academic excellence commences right at the very beginning of kindergarten. It's when children begin to learn more about being engaged with their learning while also having lots of fun with different challenges along the way. Learning isn't always serious, but it's about engaging in the process. It's important to understand that we need to get the very beginning of school right for your child so that they have successful starts to lifelong learning. Our teachers are professionals who understand how children learn and how to present engaging, informative lessons, all the while structured from a Christian perspective. Literacy and numeracy are our priorities in the junior school. We need your child to grasp these skills strongly now, as they will pave the way for successful learning in all stages of the school. We spend 1.5 hours on literacy skills a day and at least 1 hour on numeracy skills per day. As you can see, there are many skills in both areas. So the focus is to teach, practice, reteach, and to eventually have children focus independently. It's really the I do, we do, you do principle.
Our strategies for success is a whole school approach, thereby being the same approach through to Year 12. The day is structured into learning blocks: a literacy block in the morning session, numeracy block in the middle session, with all other subjects slipping into the afternoon sessions. Teachers use explicit teaching to focus on the main idea of each lesson. Assessment is a regular occurrence at OCS. Teachers regularly collaborate in stage groups to check over how our students are progressing. We get to know the children very well. Which children are achieving at the expected level, which children need support, and which children need to be extended. Children have access to computers in the classroom and in the computer labs. We have smart boards in each classroom, and children learn very quickly to interact with these lessons. In fact, thanks to iPhones and iPads, which are in most homes now, these skills become second nature to our students very quickly. They will also learn how to code with the little guys known as B-bots. Kindergarten is the melting pot of emotions, as it has the first for many things, including learning to be away from mum and dad for the day, learning to be with other children they may not know, learning to listen to a teacher, learning how to be a friend, learning to share, learning where to put their bag, learning to eat lunch at a set time, even putting away their lunchbox by themselves. Lots of firsts, which is one of the reasons we introduced the statement for the junior school. At OCS, we are learning to be thoughtful, responsible and respectful. This is a good time to ask you to please support our little people in prayer as they manoeuvre their way through these early days and months.
These are really thoughts from the Bible, and we look at how we can embrace these thoughts and thread them into our everyday activities at school. There are many, as you would appreciate, but we have narrowed them down to these 4 for the junior school. The aim of the Hope Challenge is to provide a platform in which students are taught and guided as to how they should respond in various situations, thereby giving more substance to our thoughtful, responsible and respectful catch cry. The Hope Challenge has a biblical foundation and includes devotions, which occurs at the beginning of each day, a memory verse challenge and prayer. It is also a peer support program, which provides opportunities for students to develop skills for building positive relationships and encouraging participation to create and maintain a positive school culture. In this program, we encourage growth mindset, resilience and learning to be a good friend. The Hope Challenge is led by our Year 4 students who really step up to this responsibility. The junior school is split into 9 tiered groups, meaning each group has K-4 students in it. They follow a program of learning. Our topics have included being a good friend and living positively. These groups provide a great opportunity for our kindies to get to know students from other grades, and our older students really love looking out for the kindies. The Hope Challenge Awards also include recognition of the criteria from the OCS Student Code of Conduct. These are for general behaviour, behaviour towards others, attitude to property and attitude towards school and learning. The Hope Challenge also includes an award system with specific certificates presented at our junior assemblies. Students will progress through bronze, silver and gold awards before achieving the Platinum Award or Principals Award. Our junior assemblies are held on Fridays of the even weeks of each term. Here we showcase items from different classrooms across the terms, providing you with some insight into what is happening in each class. Hopefully next year we'll see a return of us being able to include parents at our assemblies.
Which brings us to parent partnership, which is another of the core pillars of our school. We feel that it is very important for us to work together in educating our children. So where possible, you will always be invited to participate in various events, from classroom help to excursion to sport carnivals and so on. It has been proven that when children see that their parents are involved and part of their school, then they see more of a purpose in learning. Once the COVID-19 restrictions are lifted, you will then be able to join us for many events. We totally understand the need for parents to be here at school as much as possible, but in the current situation, it is simply not possible. Communication is huge at OCS. We endeavour to communicate to you absolutely everything that is happening here. We have nominated class parents who will update you via phone with the latest info for your child's class. Newsletters are uploaded to the SchoolStream app, so please make sure you download it. Each week's newsletter includes a general section for the whole school, a calendar of upcoming events, and then a section devoted to either the junior, middle or senior section of OCS. Class notes are also uploaded onto the SchoolStream app. Teachers in kindergarten, Year 1 and Year 2 have communication books which they use to update parents on what is coming up for the week and on what they need to know for their child on a specific day. You can also use the communication book to let the teacher know if there is anything specific they need to know about your child for that day. For example, if grandma has gone home after staying with us for a while, they might be upset. We conduct parent-teacher meetings twice a year to keep you up to date with your child's progress, towards the end of Term 1 and also the end of Term 3. We would love for you to prioritise these meetings and try to join us if possible. Formal reports are also sent out twice a year, at the end of Term 2 and at the end of Term 4.
It is vital for our children to be ready for the simple expectations of kindergarten. The best way to do this is to have clear routines set out at home, including a regular time for bed. Children need at least 9 to 11 hours of sleep a night to cope with the rigours of the school day. Can your child put on or take off their jumpers? put their equipment away, or put on their shoes. There are many aspects of developing literacy and numeracy skills which you would already be doing at home with your child. In your information booklet, there is a list of these skills you can work through with your child over the next few months. Part of preparing your child for kindergarten and their learning also includes checking that their body works as it should. We recommend that you prioritise having your child's eyesight and hearing checked. We may also recommend that you access other professionals such as speech therapists or occupational therapists if needs be.
We also have a vibrant music program in the junior school, with a musical being the first major event for your child next year. They are always lots of fun, with students learning lots of songs, dances, while joining with students from other classes. The Learning Hub is our library, where teachers bring their classes to borrow books and listen to stories, and where the makerspace is held at lunch. And here you can see a photo of the students using the bebots during their lunchtime in there. The makerspace is held in the Learning Hub each lunchtime. It's a quiet, calm place where children can come along to create things, and often do this with older children helping them as they do it. After school care is available for prep to Year 6 students from 3:10 to 5:30 each day. Students participate in outdoor and indoor activities, various games, some computer time and homework. If you would like to book your child into after school care, just contact the ladies in the front office. Thank you for taking the time to go through this presentation. My heartfelt prayer is that you and your child have a wonderful start to education at OCS. On another note, I also need to let you know that I am retiring at the end of this year, so you will have the pleasure of a new coordinator next year. The core business of the junior school will remain the same, and I look forward to being able to introduce you to the new junior school coordinator soon. God bless.